changing and adding water to our plant.
All those thousands and thousands of people chased to get there from the park. There were 30 rain-filled reservoirs around the city. The largest held a volume of water equivalent to 20 Olympic swimming pools. And yet supply could barely meet demand.
Those are marigolds.
They must have been because they weren't that bad. People didn't only need water for
These are our avocados.
they need an inordinate amount of water for purification ritual to go up to the temple.
Watermelon.
As part of daily religious
And
observance, and particularly before
our mango.
every Jew was required to cleanse himself ritually by washing in what was called living water. Jerusalem had
Are all our plants. So we're going to be taking these off and switching them. But first, I have to grab string. Where is what I needed? Everything's always missing. But no, it's not there.
fed by one of Jerusalem's only natural
Can't
springs
find it.
via a tunnel 600 yards long. It's thought to have covered up to 20,000 square feet.
That's strange.
Heal a blind man who came and bore witness here. Then the story of this apparent miracle would have
That's
been
very
heard by
strange. I
others
thought I
and
had
then
what I was
spread
looking
throughout
for.
Jerusalem. It was a public
Near.
challenge to the city's authorities.
Oh, there they are. Perfect.
As investigators
Found what I was looking for.
understand the unique metropolis that was Jerusalem in the time of Jesus, an extraordinary picture is emerging. This is a desert city obsessed by water, where spirituality govern every aspect of daily life. Where
Okay, I need one more thing.
engineering sits side by side with mysticism. Where in the run-up to big religious festivals, crowds would gather at key points in the city. Shimon Gibson has been part of the team trying to uncover and recreate the most intriguing such site, the Bethesda Pool. Lying to the north of the temple complex, it is at this pool that,
All right.
according to the Gospel of John,
Hi.
told a paralyzed man to take his bed and walk.
Not growing any weed. I wish I was, but
Archaeologists have dug down
I'm growing some plants. That's what I'm growing. And I'm fixing my plant. Like, this one's a watermelon. Hi. I could get the top. Yep. This one's this one's watermelon.
The man who Jesus cured is said to have waited years for a chance to bathe in the waters here. And what Shimon Gibson discovers fits the school.
Hi. Let me put this down real quick so I can open this.
The reason that the sick were carried here to rest on the landings and bathe in the waters was that the waters were said to foam and churn red with blood. Shimon Gibson investigates the hidden system of tunnels and shafts which regulated the flow of water into the pool of Bethesda. This was what produced
Watermelon. The weed, I'm not growing weed. I'm trying to get seeds to grow them, but I don't know where to find them, and I definitely don't want to go ask the store for some weed seeds, like a cannabis store around here. But these are my watermelons. Where do you think I can order them? Like,
Chevron has also found an explanation for the apparent presence of blood in the water.
I'll try to see, like, do some research on ordering some. That'd be interesting. I'm probably not going to be a good parent at growing them, but it's worth a try. Look at all that water.
At the same time, the Temple Mount was often awash with real blood.
Might not be bad, but, you know, it's just strange going up there and asking.
Major festivals such as the Passover, which brought Jesus to the city for the final days of his life. Vast numbers of animals would be killed every hour. It was sacrifice on an almost industrial scale.
It's Easter Pesach. Just imagine several thousands of sheep being slaughtered on a single day.
This is the background to Jesus' last days. We have a clear picture of what Jerusalem was like at the time that he was arrested, tried, and killed. But many people want to try and get closer still, to pinpoint the places where these events are said to have played out. It's not just historians and archaeologists. Every year, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims come to the city in the hope of walking where Jesus walked.
Sparkle is everything and it won't be under the way.
I'm gonna tie these up real quick.
Your car insurance should be able to pay your claims instantly. It's about time insurance does that. Get a quote at lemonade.com/car.
It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward with Purdue Global. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.com.
But through 2,000 years of rebuilding and change, the city has grown, and so have the stories. It's become hard to separate reality from myth. A clear example is the site where Jesus ate his Passover meal.
Yeah. Yes, I do got a place to transport them. I'm just trying to figure out how I can grow them and then go
And that's why so many come to this room,
transplant them.
or upper room on Mount Zion, because they believe that it happened
So,
here.
yeah, I do. And these are some avocados. You see the avocados? And then this one's a mango.
The architecture of the room that is today.
Thank you. You too.
Is clearly much later than the time of Jesus. The arches or the vaults of the room, which are ribbed, are distinctively Crusader in style.
And that's why it's
So those are done. I gotta stick the...
These vaulted ceilings belong to the 12th century, when crusading European armies were battling Muslim forces for control of the Holy Land.
a bag over them.
Weapons of the last place in this room or even on the site where the room is located. It's just a tradition that has come to identify this spot as the site of the Last Supper.
This site was the location of one of the earliest Christian churches, but there's also been a mosque and a host of other buildings
okay.
here. It's likely the Last Supper was in one of Jerusalem's private houses.
Uh-oh.
It would have looked completely different from the church.
This would have been in a simple house. The roofing would have simply been flat with beams covering the ceiling, and nothing like arch walls that you see today.
There we go.
The Gospels say after the Last Supper, Jesus went with 3 of his disciples to the Garden of Gethsemane. Again, it's difficult to ascertain the precise location, but it's clear that this was at the foot of what is now called the Mount of Olives. Gethsemane means olive press. Garden of Gethsemane seems to be
There we
a
go.
small enclosure towards the Olives northeast of the temple, northeast of the city. And that seems to be the place out to which Jesus went.
There's the watermelon.
After a night spent in meditation, he is seized by men
Oh,
acting.
this one's the mango. See the little seed on the mango? So cool, ain't it?
This is the final challenge for investigators to map the sequence of events known as the Passion of Christ. 2,000 years on, they will try to retrace the path that led to Jesus' crucifixion. The Gospels agree that after his arrest, Jesus was brought to the residence of Pontius Pilate, Judea's Roman governor. This makes historical sense. The Roman
There's our
Empire had
watermelon. They're all nice and watered.
a big political decision, such as the execution of an apparent revolutionary like Jesus, had to be made by Rome's representative.
Now it's time for
Again, tradition has
avocado.
attached itself to one particular site as the place where Jesus was beaten, paraded before the mob, and then sentenced. Generations of pilgrims have been told that it happened
Little
at
gnats in here.
Antiochus.
I don't think I should open this
The
one.
Antonia was the headquarters for the garrison of Roman soldiers stationed in Jerusalem. Very little remains of it now. but
Definitely don't want to open this
it was
one.
reconstructed from ancient
I'll
writings.
just water it.
Situated at the northeast corner of the temple, it was a block-shaped structure with 4 massive towers, each well over 50 feet high. As such a strong
I know what
image
to
of Roman
kill him with.
domination, it's clear why the Antonia came to be associated with Pilate and the trial of Jesus. Today, almost nothing of it remains. Looking for hard evidence, Jody Magnus heads to a paved area identified as the Lithostratus, supposedly attached to the fortress and the place where Jesus was
avocado.
crowned with thorns.
The Lithostratus is mentioned in the Gospels as the site where Jesus was sentenced to death by Pontius Pilate. And so modern Christian pilgrims to Jerusalem revere this site.
The problem is that the science
And there's our
doesn't support
marigolds.
this part of the traditional story.
In fact, we know from archaeology that this pavement didn't exist at the time of Jesus. It was laid later in the 2nd century AD by the Emperor Hadrian as part of the
There's spawn.
For centuries, pilgrims have walked the route beginning in Antonia, down which Jesus is said to carry his cross. This route is called the Via Dolorosa, the Way of Sorrow. By tradition now, there are 40 stations that you will stop and remember what Jesus said. But there is little to prove that this is the right route. Following the footsteps of Jesus to the point and place where
There they are. An update on keeping up with my growing series where I am growing some weird stuff in the summer.
The idea that this is the route that Jesus took is based on a simple misconception that Pilate's residence and the headquarters of his troops were the same place. Actually, records suggest that Pilate probably lived in another building, a palace constructed by Herod.
We now know that contrary to the medieval tradition, the trial of Jesus would have taken place within the Council of Trade, the great
somewhere where the government Pontius Pilate come up with this way of being watched.
No trace of this palace has been found, but we do know that it stood to the southwest of the temple. And if this was Pilate's residence, and
You
Jesus
too.
was
Be
born
safe.
here,
Thank
then
you.
his final journey did not follow the Via Dolorosa. Modern Jerusalem is not the city that Jesus knew, and it is almost impossible that anyone could now walk the exact path that Jesus took. For most of the people here, it's the spiritual dimension to this journey that's important. And yet, remarkably, there is strong evidence to suggest that we do know where Jesus was killed and buried. Scripture talks about Golgotha, the place of the skull.
Well, I'm done. Thanks for watching a live video with me. I couldn't been any more thankful of your presence here and all your good comments down below. You can subscribe to my channel. You can become a member. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
But some scholars have argued that it couldn't be the true